Guys, welcome back to the channel. I did it. I made it. My hunk of junk, the cheapest Evo in the world. I made it back to my house. 2008 Evo 10. Evo X, now Evo 10. Hunko Junko. I love this car, dude. I'm so happy with this. This is a perfect me car. Black and red. A lot of it's black and red. Clean title. I do like clean titles. But the main thing that I like about this so much is it's an absolute Hunko Junko. It's a project car. I bought my 2006 LOTUS EXIGE, and there's just tiny little things that I've done on it. Look at the channel, there's tiny little things. I got a few more things, but overall this is just an absolute show quality, beautiful car that you shouldn't really highly modify, to be honest. I love this car so much, but this one's just a little bit more fun, just as the FRS was. Why? Because I get to just, there's so many things wrong with it. I love it. So let's go over the cheapest Evo in the world, I think. Find a cheaper Evo than this. I can't wait to fix this thing up. I think it's gonna be worth so much more once it's all done with my touch. It'll be perfect. It'll be all clean and aesthetic like my cars are. Ooh, I forgot to have that over there. But let's go over all the things that are wrong with this car. So I just bought a car across the whole United States and drove it. Was in New York and then drove back to Washington. Literally the whole country. And one of the things that a lot of times that people do is you should ask for a video of the car. The reason why is the paint is absolutely trashed right here. It's all gone. Clear coat's up, it's absolutely trashed. And to be honest, the only way you could really see it, because from far away, even to this day, even right now at night, the car looks good. I noticed that the rear bumper had issues. I was like, oh, that's fine. I didn't know that the whole car was clear coated. So obviously, I think I want to repaint the entire car rally red. Sucks, but it's like, it's the same thing that happened when you like leave a car parked in the sun on one side and never move it for a while. It always gets toasted on one side, like just absolutely cooked on one side. And this one did. This definitely got cooked. So it's gonna need a re-clear coat or a whole paint job. I'm also thinking about maybe wrapping it matte black. That might be sick. Okay, next thing is one of the things that also, when I drove across the country, you need to ask for a picture of the driver's seat. Because these are cars, they looked mint, I thought they were, but no, there's actually a cigarette burn right there. That sucks. And it tore. And these are really durable chairs. So I love these. They're so comfortable. I might have to upgrade to the leather. I don't know if it was only on the MRs. I don't know if it's only MRs or if you get the leather on the GSR. I'm not sure. But I want the leather, so I'll probably upgrade to those. We'll look around online to find a set. The next thing that's wrong, in my opinion, is the carpets are extremely dirty. Oops, we gotta close the gas cap. The carpets are really, really, really dirty. I'm just gonna have to really scrub them. I don't like that. That's definitely a thing that I might even consider taking out the carpet of the car, the actual carpet. I might think about taking the carpet out. I just can't stand that. Another thing is we're gonna run the code on here because I don't know what the codes are. Is the steering wheel is just absolutely shot. It's chewed up. I don't know how it got so bad. That's pretty bad. I don't know how that got really, it shouldn't have gotten that bad. So clear coat, steering wheel. The brakes seem okay. I think there's still some left on it. The Brembo, my wife even goes, the Brembos have seen better days. She said that. Okay, the next thing is we're gonna come into the engine bay. The biggest thing, the most expensive thing, the big thing that wasn't listed. It wasn't listed in the ad, but when I got there, I found it. Third gear is destroyed. It goes into it with no power, but underneath power absolutely grinds the living daylight out. It's just shot. The whole thing's shot. So I think it needs a transmission rebuild, or I'm gonna replace the transmission. So that's pretty crazy. That you drive all the way out there and then you find a car and the transmission doesn't go into all the gears or grinds so bad. You can't race. You can't go fast. You can't drag it because every time you go from second to third, it's gonna go and just grind it. Or it might not even go in, to be honest. This one's not even wanting to go in. Here's the craziest thing. You ready? It has a new clutch, which is nice, but I'm gonna have to show you guys something. This is crazy. It absolutely 1000%. Oh wow, the steering rack is torn. That's new. I haven't seen that one. The steering rack is torn, but absolutely 1000%. This is nuts. Where is it? Right? Can I see it? Can I see it on my camera? I'm trying to show you guys. Let me see if I can get a good angle. There, I got you. Ready? See that right there in the middle? There's no motor mount. Dude, there's no motor mount. What? So, yeah, there's no motor mount. You know what's funny is I was hot riding the car when I was test driving with you guys. I think I did that in this past video that we just did. And I could feel that under torque, under power, the engine would shift. And what it is there's the transmission should have 3 mounts. And that back mount, I'm like 99% sure he just doesn't even have the bracket. I don't even think the bracket fell down. It's just gone. There's just no mount. That's insane. I cannot believe I sold a car like that. So, and then the other thing is, this one's pretty visible, is right there. You guys see this right here? There's no bolt. So this one's missing a bracket right there. That's nuts. This guy's crazy. I can't believe I drove this. But yeah, absolutely insane. It is leaking, and I think it's leaking transmission fluid. I'm like 99% sure it's been leaking transmission fluid. I think it's from the steering rack, and well, that's the steering, power steering. But and I can actually see over there that the power steering's a little bit low. And then in addition to that, the motor mounts, 2 motor mounts missing. I think it's leaking from the axle. So he told me, he said, I paid someone to do this transmission, not transmission job, clutch job. So it has a EXIGE twin. I didn't see the receipt or anything. But he said he paid someone to do it with the RPF ones that were on the car, which he posted with the RPF ones. I wanted those RPF ones because they're worth a lot. I love them. My old Evo 10 had RPF ones on them. They were, man, they're like 10 and a half. They were really, really wide. I ran 285s on those things. They were sick. And they were beautiful. I love those. And then they were so light too. And I had, they were matte black too. I love those. Those are really aesthetic. I'd totally get another set for those. I am gonna fix up the OEM wheels and run with them for a while. That being said, it's crazy. That's so crazy. So he paid someone to do that with that. They obviously did not really care what they're doing. Didn't do a very good job. Clutch does work fine. The next thing that I really, really hate, the big problem on this car is that they drilled into the front OEM bumper. But it is cool. It is the original bumper. It has a VIN number on it too. But they drilled into the side, obviously, to make the quick release bumper. And I dislike that extremely, a lot. I really, really, really dislike that. It's not aesthetic, in my opinion. It's really unaesthetic, honestly. Obviously, they probably did too. A lot of times people do it because this breaks right here. That tab, look, this one tab broke over here. So they're like, oh, quick fix is this. And I'm just not a big fan of that. It's just not for me. That being said, also, what I really, really dislike about this car is that they got rid of all this rec speed. They got rid of all the original stuff. So I'm gonna pull this off and sell it for really cheap. It'll be on my website. Another bad thing is the windshield's cracked. So I don't like that. And then he did paint the top. And I said this in my last video, but the paint is so shoddy job. Look at that right there. You can already see right there. That's bizarre. Oh well. Okay, other than that, the side skirt needs to be clipped back in. I like the suspension that it's on. The wheels are curb rash, all of them are, and then the bumper's been rear-ended. I did notice. This is not the same VIN right here, so he got rear-ended, no doubt. It is a clean title, but definitely had an accident. And then another thing is the AYC has an issue. So pretty cool though. I don't know if he bought. It looks like here's a used one. How does he know it's good? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. And the reservoir looks a lot cleaner than my reservoir that's in there. So I might swap that over. That might be a fun project. I might be interested in doing that, and then refilling the pump. The rear bumper is all really chipped up. It runs and dries fine, but okay, let's run the check engine light and see what it says. I'm excited to learn. Check engine light, service engine soon is what they call. The TPMS light is not working. And then, what else? What was the other issue with this car? It came with a free radar detector. That's cool. Oh my gosh, there's no rear mirror. It like broke off from the inside. Someone got mad. Bam! So that's crazy. It only has one gauge, which is the AEM boost gauge, and we're missing stuff in here. And then this pillar's not in correctly, but that's okay. And I also really dislike the fitment of this aftermarket radio. This is not good. And then it's also missing the little vent here. There's just a bazillion little things with wrong. He did give me it was posted without a shift knob, and so I asked for him to give me a shift knob so I could drive it home. That's hilarious. I got one. Let's read what's in here. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of lean codes or random misfires. So O2 sensor circuit slow response, okay. O2 circuit low voltage. Turbocharger should overboost condition. Ooh, I don't know what that is. I don't like that one. High intake air temperature sensor 1 circuit. High. This is a tune stuff. I think that's a tune. Mass airflow or volume airflow circuit low. And then O2 sensor slow pinning. And then random multiple misfires detected. Yeah. That makes all sense. So let's clear these codes and see what they'll come back. Off camera, I actually did clean the spark plugs. So we'll see if it starts up a little bit better right now. I actually haven't started in. A little moment of truth. There you go.
System ready.
So we're gonna read codes. It's like, I'm gonna let the clutch out slowly. It's like the no fault codes. It's like because the AYC pump immediately goes off. It's like it's disconnected. I don't know why the AYC immediately goes off. My other one had the AYC, the active yaw control, that pump. It didn't do. It was the same thing. With the same thing, after driving it for a while in the pump, it cleared it, but I don't remember it going off immediately. So I don't know if there's a sensor not plugged in with that. One other thing is I think that when he got rear-ended here, I think that this is bondoed right here. And so I'm probably gonna crack all that off and see what's underneath here. But let me, let's look around. It seems to be working fine. Another thing though, he did give me, and I'm pretty sure that he replaced the MAF with an aftermarket MAF, and these things are always sensitive. So I think this is a Mitsubishi one here. I don't know. Let's look. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's either one of these are OEM, but he did replace this. And if you don't have an OEM one, a lot of times they'll fail. And so I'm not sure if any of these are OEM. I'm gonna look up the part number, but that could be another issue that's wrong with it. Another fun thing that's wrong with it, honestly, the 4B11T sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty healthy. I did add a little bit of oil to it. It was low, so I did add a little bit of oil. Oil should be changed. The other thing that's wrong with it, it didn't come with headlights. I mean, it has headlights, but he didn't put bulbs in it. So these are the V-Land, which everyone likes. They're pretty cool. I've never owned them before. I had all blacked out OEM ones, which I really liked. But these are pretty cool. I do like that this is clear here. I like that. I don't like any of that carbon fiber stuff. I want all the original. I'm gonna go back to my original. And I really dislike these tail lights. A lot. I really dislike them. So I actually like this exhaust. I don't like the brand. It's called MXB, I think. I think they make them for the FRSs. I don't really care for the brand, but I like the way it sounds a lot. And then I really like the screamer pipe. Okay, the last major thing that's absolutely crazy wrong with this too is that I gotta get my light back. Whoever installed this is nuts. Look at the screamer pipe. So that's the screamer pipe right there, which I didn't do on my other car. That is insane. That bolt right there, look at that. What in the world, dude? This is hanging off. That is nuts. It's just so shoddy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the steering is leaking. That's why this is going crazy. And this usually doesn't do this. I don't know why this is bubbling. I've never had this bubble before. So, yeah. Well, I think I'll do, so let's talk about it. Things that are good about it. Things that I really like about the car. It's gonna be great for winter. I can't wait. I'm gonna soup it up for winter, drive it. It definitely is a project car. I really like that. And then two, I got such a good deal on it. I'm totally willing to spend the money on it because I want this thing, if I go to sell this maybe next summer or something like that, the next person that gets this, I swear to you, it'll be good for 200,000 miles. Like my Celica that I just sold was super nice. And you know, just a little bit of cleaning, elbow grease, and you just don't want it to be a hunk of junk. And I can't believe it. You guys looked over the video how much stuff I found in that car. So plans for it, transmission, we'll see if that clutch is good. Seems good. Transmission, fix the rack and steering. Then we'll do all full bolt-ons. It already has the waste gate from TurboSmart, and then it's called GFB Go Fast bits, BOV, which I absolutely love. It's super good. Tune, I want 400 horsepower. and then paint, and then I'll probably keep the coilovers, and then I will do wheels. I will do the wheels, and I'll have them powder coated, and new windshield, and it'll be just an absolute sick car. I can't wait. I love it. I love these cars. Super good. 10 out of 10. If you've never owned one, you should definitely own one. I know they're hanging like in the 20, 25 range, 30 range. If you can get one of these for 20 grand, that's like 100,000 miles on it, right around there, and all in good working condition, it's an awesome $20,000 car, for sure. For sure. They're really, really quick, and it's 4-cylinder, and you can actually get like 26 miles a gallon on the highway. Absolutely love it. More miles per gallon. So, all right, make sure to like, subscribe. This is what's wrong with the world's cheapest Evo. It's scary. Okay, one more thing. I gotta show you guys one more thing. The spark or the fuse cover was broken, and then a fuse was broken. Have you ever seen a broken fuse before? What the heck? This is why this car was the cheapest Evo in the world. Like, subscribe, swing by MITSUBISHI.com. See you guys in the next video.